And welcome to the Velvet Kitchen. Something a little bit different this week because I've taken a recipe out of the vaults, out of the archives, and put it up for this series. Yes, this is another chance to see the recipe for how to make corned beef pie with Pease pudding pastry. Over to me in the Velvet Kitchen.
Here's what you need. Not much more than that. Simple ingredients. First thing we do, of course, we wash our hands. Of course, which we're doing quite a lot already. Wonderful. The hands are washed. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is we need to make our Pease pudding pastry. And that sounds like, oh, do you know what I mean? Sounds fiddly. It's not. So, you take your Pease pudding, the 2 tubs, of course. You take those, and you take a bowl. You've all seen a bowl before, bowl. And there we are, bowl, and we need 2 eggs. That's what we need. Two beautiful eggs, freshly laid. Well, I don't know if they are really, but all right, let's go for it. We need to take off our lids and just pop your Pease pudding into the bowl. It's as simple as that. Yes, told you it was easy, didn't I? If it was hard, I wouldn't be slathering on. I don't like to slather on me. So those in there. So we've got the Pease pudding in the bowl, just like so. And then we put in our 2 eggs. Medium eggs. Doesn't have to be large. Can be large if you want. I don't think it matters. There we go. And another. Okay. 2 eggs in there. And then, once the eggs are in, it's a simple case of just mixing it together. As simple as that. As hard as you like, as soft as you like. Use a fork, use a spoon, use a mallet if you want. There you go. Nearly there. Now, just before I did this, I switched my oven on. You'll want to do that. A nice preheated oven works much better in most cases, as I'm sure you already know. So I've put it onto gas mark 6. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit or centigrade or whatever you work in. Don't know, not a clue, not interested. But mine's a gas mark 6, so there you go. Look it up, Google it. What you want essentially is your Pease pudding and egg to look like that, all right? There are many technical terms for this. I call it clag. Okay, what next? Now, the tin. Yes, as simple as the trusty Frylight. 1 calorie Frylight, you just spray a little bit of that into your tin before loading a little bit of our gloop into the tin. You need a thin layer of this gloop, if you like, into your tin. This forms the base of your corned beef pie. Yes, you see? So off we go like that. Just a thin layer, it doesn't have to be thick. If you want to do it thick, go for it. Maybe put some more Pease pudding in, I don't know. Depends how you like your pie. I do like it quite thick, but in this case, I'm going to be even healthier and just do a base covering, just enough to give it some foundation. are. Almost done. It probably looks like there's great big gaps in this, but there isn't. It's just trick of the light. Do you see? There we are. Tiny bit more. To evenly cover. Okay. All right. So, once you've got your layer done like that, it's into the oven with this bad boy. Remember, you've already had a pre-cooking on 6. This goes into the oven for 15 minutes. Time for the filling. So, while the bottom layer is cooking away for 15 minutes, it's time to prepare the filling. Obviously, it's corned beef pie, so you need to prepare your corned beef. I don't know, this is down to personal taste. I do not like those rancid bits of fat that get clagged on to the sides of the corned beef when you take it out the tin. And yes, I'm using tin corned beef. There's no snobbishness here. I'm not slathering on. You're thinking, okay. This is quite simple, this is quite basic. Why is he showing me something so rudimentary as cutting up corned beef? There's a reason for that. Some people haven't even done beans on toast, mind. So, yeah, that's that. By the way, there's no waste here. There's no waste. That's going out for the birds. I'll pop it in there and put it out on the bird table for later, because I'm nice like that. What am I doing? Tell you what I'm doing. Slicing it up like this, and then I'm going to cut it into small cubes, do you see? Small cubes, because it's going in a machine. Oh yes, going in a machine, because I like to finely dice this. Not even finely dice it, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, shred it I suppose. I like to shred the corned beef so that it mixes with our potato. Really easy. And provides that lovely smooth, flawless texture once it's in the gob. So obviously I'm not just going to do this myself, I do cheat via one of these bad boys. Absolutely. Take the plugs out. There we are. This is a Delia cheat, of course. And in we go. The noise from this will be horrific, Mike. Just letting you know. But aren't they always? Right, pack it as full as you safely can. And let's just see how that goes. Just popping back to the oven because my little alarm's going off like hell. And I need to check on the base. It should look something like that, which is like old leather really, but it's not. It is lovely. So there we go. The solid base of the Pease pudding and corned beef pie. Back to the filling. Here's my mashed potato that I made earlier, as I mentioned. Nobody wants to see that. We simply put in our corned beef that we've shredded within an inch of its life. Once we can get it out of the thing. There we are. Well, that's not going to work. Where's my knife? Where's my spoon? Here. There's not one here. There we are. Get it out. And get it in. See that? Clean the blades so that everything's off. So that all of the corned beef, no waste here, mind. Not a one waste. And then you simply mix the corned beef in to the potato. And keep going. And keep going. I've just realised I've been blocking that with my hand. Sorry. There we are. And you just keep going. Keep going like that. Until it looks like that. Lovely. Isn't it lovely? Marvellous. Okay, so we've got that. And now, a little addition. A stock cube. can be any stock cube whatsoever. It's just to bring out the beef. Flavouring in the corned beef. That's marvellous, isn't it? So yes, that's a little secret ingredient that goes in there just to bump the taste up. That's an exclusive for you there, do you see? In it goes. And that's all mixed in there. That's great. All right. Time to bring on our tin with our cooked base. There we are. Let's get that filling in the tin. I was tempted to break out into some kind of Ainsley Harriott thing there, but I'm not. So there's no protocol for this. You are just putting the filling into the pie dish and then ready for the next step. And this is one of the best parts because of this. This is your crowning glory, this is. There we are. Marvellous. This is not like a cake, by the way, so when you've got a bowl like this with, the last remnants in, you don't want to be licking this. It's not the same. You lick cake mixture. Raw egg and that, you can't be too careful. All right, so with that, this goes in the oven. So, there we are. We've put it in the oven. Okay, Google, set timer for 40 minutes.
Sure, 40 minutes. Starting now.
And that's all it takes. As simple as that. See you in 40 minutes and you'll see the results. Yes. I need a gin. Okay, Google, stop. Damn noise. But that does mean that the pie is ready. Let's have a ganders. Wallop. And there it is in all its wonderful glory. The corned beef pie, bring it a bit closer. The corned beef pie made with Pease pudding pastry. You want a closer look? As you can see, it's very hot. As you can see, very rustic. On the top there, marvellous. And so that's 40 minutes in the oven, it was, which these days is no time at all, is it? Certainly not. So there we are, corned beef pie with Pease pudding pastry. Have a try. Leave it to cool, needs to solidify a little bit, so leave it to cool for about a couple hours, and then it's ready to go, be nice and warm, and then just dive in, wallop, get it down ya. Tastes lovely, all you naysayers, oh I couldn't eat that, give it a go man, instead of slavering on. So there we are, we shan't wait, and I shan't cut it open, we shan't wait for all of that, because I'm very busy and I've got a lot on and I'm very important.
And it's as simple as that. Seems to be said an awful lot, doesn't it? Yeah, it's easy when you know how. Thank you for watching The Velvet Kitchen. If you enjoyed it, click like if you haven't already, and click subscribe, and click the bell to let you know when more episodes get updated and things. Until next time, in The Velvet Kitchen. All right, see you later. Bye.